Let's see the cat command in Linux. This cat command is nothing but concatenate. Cat is concatenate. This is used to see or display the contents of a file. Let's see this cat. I want to see the contents of a file /etc/password. So it will display you all the contents of the particular file. And here I have a couple of files like file 1, file 2, file 3. We can also view contents of multiple files. To do that, cat file 1, file 2. So it will show you all the contents of these files. So this is the content of the first file and this is the content of a second file. And we can also create a file with this cat command. Cat greater than symbol file A. This will create a file called file A and you will be having the command prompt to type in some input. Let's say this is my new file. To save and close this, give Ctrl D, so the file will be saved. We are at the command prompt. To view this, you may write cat file A. You can see the contents of this new file. And if we want to, we have seen the content of this file, password file, and if you want to see the line number, you can give cat -n option /etc/password. That will show you the line number of a file for easy viewing, for better visibility. And sometimes there might be some tab spaces or there might be some just blank spaces, and you want to see the end of the line. To see the end of the line, you can use the option -c /etc/password. So this will append $ at the end of each line. You can see here $. So it indicates that's the end of the particular line, $ on every line. And if there are any tab spaces, you want to visible these tab spaces clearly, give the option -t /etc/password. Here there are no tabs, we are not seeing, otherwise we'll see a symbol wherever there is a tab spaces. And we can use standard output with redirection operator here, like cat. Let's say I have a file called file 1. And this greater than symbol is called redirection operator. And if we do this file 1 to file 2, the contents of file 1 will be moved to file 2. If there is some content in file 2, it will be overwritten. First, let's see the content of both the files. Cat file 1. It's having a simple line. This is the first file, file 1. Cat file 2. This is second line. So now if I use redirection operator, the content of file 2 will be overwritten. Let's see. Cat file 1 redirect to file 2. Now cat file 1, the content of file 1 remains same, but see the content of file 2, right? So the content of file 2 was overwritten by the content of file 1. That's how you can use this. And we can also append the standard output with this redirection operator, like cat file 1 greater than symbol file 3. This will not overwrite the contents of file 3, but it will append the contents of file 3 with file 1. Before using this, see the content of file 3. So this is the third file. Now if I do this, file 1 standard output appending with redirection operator, file 3. Now cat file 3. See, it is appended. The contents of file 1 got appended to the contents of file 3. Also we can append multiple files, like let's say cat file1, file2, file3. Here if you observe, file1 and file2 are having same content now, which is this the first file, and file3 content is this. So I want to append all these and create a new file called, let's say, file4. So this will create a file called file4 and append all these contents. Now see file4. So here you can see this is the content of first file, this is the content of second file, yeah, this one, content of second file, then content of file 3. These are from file 3. So everything got appended and a new file was created, which is file 4. And also we can sort these contents. We have appended multiple files. We can sort the contents of these multiple files. See this, file 1, file 2, file 3. Now the output of these commands were piped to sort and redirect to, let's say, a new file, file 5. So this will create a new file by file name file 5 and it will append cat file 5. So the output should be sorted. Here we can see the output, the contents were sorted. Earlier without sorting this was the output, but this is how the output looks after sorting. Here the output of the cat command is piped to sort and then redirected to new file. So the contents are sorted. These are all the things we can do using this cat command.